One of the favorites pits under green in the Gatorade Duel at Daytona, brought to you by Gatorade. The heart, hustle, and soul of the game. That's G. By Bank of America, the official bank of NASCAR, where you can get a choice of NASCAR drivers on your check cards and credit cards. And by Ask.com, get the answer to all your racing questions at Ask.com, the official search engine of NASCAR. Dale Earnhardt Jr. felt he had a tire problem, and he has made a pit stop under green.
And he's going to be a lonely man because he's not going to beat the lead pack back out. He's going to try to blend in behind them and be the first car one lap down. But the free pass to get back on the lead lap will only be available for 5 more laps, because with 10 or less laps to go, it's no longer available.
And not only that, Larry, but he had a right front tire problem. We got is that Mark Martin?
Mark Martin's.
Right front.
Right front.
And Brian Vickers in the 83 car, who was running up in the top 5.
Now, those teams said they were good to go on fuel.
Yeah, and I think he got a right front problem on the 5 car, too, sounded like.
Yeah, I think these are all coming to pit road because of tire issues.
4200.
That leaves Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch out front of Ryan Newman, David Rudiman, and Carl Edwards.
See, these guys obviously saw something after the first 150-mile race. Go, Dick.
Well, Dale Earnhardt Jr. definitely had a right front blistering problem. Much of the tread was gone from that tire. And right now, Mark Martin has pitted. We're going to try to get a look at his right front. And it looks a little bit of a blister, but not a huge problem.
Don't want to put that car at risk that is scheduled to start on the outside pole on Sunday.
Not only did the 88 have a tire problem, look at that. It's again, it looks like a lamination problem. That's where the tread of the tire is not, it's coming undone from the casing of the tire. It's kind of what it looks like. But then Dale Jr. slid through his pit again. And so added insult to injury on that one.
He was locking up the front, said he didn't feel like he had enough rear brake in the car.
Now it looks like Mark Martin and Brian Vickers. Oh, Ryan Newman hard to the outside wall.
Tell me when you're done here, but
that will bring the caution out.
look at that, I'm still going for a ride. Okay, you're all good. We're going to need another car, Tony.
Now, I was just about to mention that's a big break for Mark Martin and Brian Vickers, because they were out in front of the leaders, so they'll be back on the lead lap.
I bet that's the first time Tony had ever heard that.
Did you hear, Ryan, that spotter calls to him? Tell me when you can make me. He's up still wrecking?
Yeah.
Wow. Slow car just in front of Newman. That's the 57. Norm Benning.
Oh, it looks like the 00.
David Rudiman just
like
gets into the back of him.
Ryan dropped down to the inside to get around 57 of Norm Benning, and looked like David Rudiman and 00 got into him.
And you know, it was in the middle of the back straightaway where he got into the back of him.
Rudiman had a run, and it looked like he was trying to bump draft Newman and give him a push down the straightaway.
But the problem is Ryan had just cleared the 57. He was sort of in that swinging motion where he hadn't gotten himself straightened back up.
You're clear, all clear,
exactly.
All clear. Keep coming, green is still out. Green is still out.
Wow,
that's a hard lick.
Boy, it really is. It's so unexpected. And of course, Norm Benning, normally slow cars are told to move to the inside. I guess they came up on him so fast, got him trapped out there, and he couldn't do it. At least he held his line.
Ryan is okay, and I believe that was a hit into the concrete, not the safer Barrett. Yep, I believe he hit the concrete in the back straightaway.
I'm not real sure if that's the way yeah. What's up, dude?
Yeah, David Rudiman. Darrell, I think you nailed it right on the head. You know, David was trying to bump draft him, but he didn't wait until Newman had his car straightened out from making the pass.
Exactly.
As anticipated, pit road will be a busy place for the leaders here with about 12 laps to go.
I'll tell you who won't be coming in. I bet Mark Martin will be coming in, and it's going to play right into his hands.
Steve.
No adjustments for David Rudiman in the 00. He says the car is good. 4 tires for the 00. He came to pit road trying to hold his position. Meanwhile, the 44 car He's been complaining of being loose the entire race, Matt.
The 28 at Quapo, they've already made an adjustment on his car. The 41 is already away. No changes for Mayfield. Dick.
Denny Hamlin's car was questionable on fuel. They weren't sure that they were going to have enough to go all the way to the end. So that caution was fortunate for the crew.
And Bobby Labonte's car bogged down leaving pit road. He had a good stop, but the car wouldn't get a jump coming out of the pit road. And you see that his number 96 has lost 4 spots. 11 laps to go.